So not only did Nomatic and Peter McKinnon come out with an everyday camera backpack, they also came out with an 8-liter camera sling. Now I'll just pop up some specs about the Sling right here. And look at this glorious embossed pirate logo in the back. Now also about this camera sling is that you actually also have a like a luggage pass through. So that's pretty neat. This has a very comfortable and squishy padded strap. So I mean, it's gonna be fairly comfortable regardless of what you carry in here. Now again, kind of same with the camera backpack, you're only gonna have one handle to kind of hold this. Not a big deal. Again, it's like a nylon padded strap here in the back. Very easy to just grab and go. Now I will say there are a lot of camera slings out there in the market. Just to mention a few, it's PGY Tech blah blah blah. That one has a camera sling, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, as well as Peak Design. Now I did have a Peak Design camera sling back in the day. I think I used it for one trip and ended up returning it. Now this one's not too much different. They pretty much offer all the same thing. You know, you expect to carry maybe a small mirrorless camera in here or a full frame with a smaller lens or a drone. Now, one of the things that will separate this from the other camera slings, of course, is this really cool, like, I don't know what they call it, but it's like the string here that you can just bungee cord almost to here for just quickly opening it and closing your sling in case, especially if you're like a vlogger or maybe you're doing some wildlife photography and you're on the go, you don't always want to be like, wait, let me unzip my bag and then take out my camera. This way, it kind of allows you to leave your camera unzipped while you're on like set or you're on location of things that you want to shoot. And you can just safely do this one-handed, might I say. And it'll keep your things protected while your bag is on you. So let's say you have your camera sling here, you can just kind of unhinge it, whatever, take it off the hinge, bloop, open that up, take whatever it is that you need, shoot. Let's pretend this is a camera. We put it back in and then again, plop it closed and you're kind of good to go. But again, it's made for that, just on the go, very quickly, boom, 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 take pictures, put it away, on to the next. I think that's gonna be one of the key features that's gonna separate this camera sling from others in the market. Now, taking a closer look on the inside, you're gonna have some organizational pockets, especially on this flap here. Again, it works great if you do have this flap open. You're not gonna have all your random little items kind of flying around everywhere, as they will have a place to live. These 3 mesh pockets are super small. I presume they are for like SD cards, things like that. I don't know if you're like me, but I don't like to have my SD cards loose. If anything, I will have that in some sort of container or case. But nevertheless, if you are one of those people that are brave enough to just carry around loose SD cards or micro SDs, you will have spots for it. It's very, very small and tiny. I really don't know what else you could use those 3 mesh pockets for. So right below the SD card pockets, you're gonna find 2 more mesh pockets that are a little bit bigger that can more accommodate for like a pack of gum, some mints, or maybe even some pens. Now, if you've seen yesterday's video over the camera backpack, you'll be familiar about these zipper pull tabs. They're very unique. They're flipped the other side, which is unnatural to what we're used to. I feel like Nomatic, Peter McKinnon, you totally changed the game on zipper pull tabs. It's super easy. I don't know if you can really grasp just how easy it is to just watch I break the zipper. This is going to be the biggest zippered pocket that you have in this sling, so you can fit bigger items, maybe a little notepad, again, loose items, your keys, possibly a wallet, maybe even your phone if you're carrying around a smaller device. And of course, underneath that zippered pocket, it's gonna have Fly the Flag logo on there, which I think is always a fun little hidden thing. Now, talking about the actual main compartment, which is where you're gonna house some sort of technology or some sort of tech in there. You're gonna have 2 smaller dividers that will help you to accommodate depending on your needs. Now, of course, right here, it's kind of set up pretty well for what I think is like a drone setup. You have a spot, this is the Mavic Air. I'm pretty sure you can fit pretty much any drone that's out in the market, you know, DJI, the consumer kinds, not the professional ones, of course, in here, along with the controller. Now, I wish I did have the Pro controller to see if that would fit. but I think it would. Maybe you might have to adjust one of the dividers to make it to accommodate it, since it is a little bit thicker, but I'm gonna bet that it could fit an RC controller in here with just a slight adjustments. Now in this setup, as straight out of the box, this is how it's set up. So you still have room for another spot for another lens, or a small mirrorless camera, or a can of Coke, or something like that, or snack. So you still have an empty slot there if you go with a drone configuration. And that's what the Sling is really made for. It's just for a minimal setup on the go. It's lightweight, feels really good on your back. I was kind of walking around with it with this drone setup, and it just feels good. This strap, I'm telling you, is super spongy, very comfortable, and I love the nylon-y like feeling coating on the outside, because it's going to be great for any sort of weather. So if you do get stuck on some sort of rainstorm, your gear is going to be protected thanks to the material that they used on their Sling. Now, of course, this is just a quick overview, first impressions of the 8-liter camera Sling from Nomatic that just came out. More information on this will be linked down below. If you have any questions, comment down below as well, and I will see you guys in the next video.